Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, Dr. Ashandra Batiste understands that one of the biggest obstacles is dental fear. The vision at Elite Dental Wellness is to ensure every patient is treated with respect, ultimate care, patience, and love. Call us today to make an appointment at area code 713-789-8680. Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789.
Hi there, how you guys? Welcome to another episode of Hashtag. We got the whole gang in the building, and we lit, you know what I'm saying, coming to you on this fresh, fantastic Wednesday. It's your girl, Tiffany Noko. Go ahead and hit me on the gram at _Tiffany Noko. Go follow me on Twitter, too. Show the girl Twitter some love, because I like to tweet and shit, but I deleted my shit years ago, and I ain't got no fucking followers on Twitter. But go ahead and follow me on Twitter. It's at the same handle, _Tiffany Noko. And then also, of course, check out my website, TiffanyNoko.com. But we're going to go ahead and roll the rest of the gang in. What's up, Zane?
Hey, man. Say, man. What's good, y'all? You know I missed y'all. But first and foremost, I sure did. But first and foremost, make sure y'all follow me on all my social media platforms at Zane Top Me. That's on Instagram, that's on Snapchat, that's on Twitter. I don't really be on Snap no more. That shit dead. And I don't get on Facebook like that. But if you find me, I might follow back if I log in.
You know you
Why you got all these damn disclaimers, though?
I'm just letting everybody know
it's
good.
dead, or if I happen to log in.
You know he logged in. He logged into all of them.
I promise
Notifications
you I
on.
don't. I
Whatever.
don't. Not on Facebook.
Anyway, it's your girl, Chrissy Vet. You can find me on IG right here at Shershay_La_Chris. Yeah, just find me there because anywhere else is the government. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Anywhere else is the government.
It's the government.
There's no lie.
It's true.
It's really
I'm
no
just
lie.
saying.
But Facebook and IG are all linked. It's
They
all linked.
are,
It's all the same
and I don't like
shit.
it.
It's all the same shit.
It
Like, it's
bothers
linked.
me.
I used to have mine for like a point in time where whatever I put on Instagram would go to my Facebook because I was trying to post on Facebook more just so like I can get my followers up on there too. But I realized that was not such a good idea. So then I had to stop that shit. But anywho,
Okay.
we're going to get rolling into our topics today. Why are you looking at me like that?
What the fuck is happening?
All I see is his beady little green eyes like staring at me. What are you
I'm just
doing?
remaining in-
It's like when you see your little brother, and you ain't seen him in a long time, and it's like,
I'm just giving attention to the person that's talking in the room. My fault.
That's so
I was
precious.
probably glaring too hard. My fault.
Oh,
okay.
little spark.
Welcome.
in your
We
eye.
missed you, Zane.
We did miss
I
you.
was here like 2 weeks ago.
Nigga, fuck you, bro. Like, I'm trying to sit here and compliment your ass.
I
You
know.
full of shit.
My fault.
Oh,
Whoa!
thank you.
Round of applause.
Yes, I love that. I fucking love that. We got sound effects now.
Yes.
I'm all about this shit. You about to hear gunshots
Yes.
and niggas
Wow.
about to be,
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
yes. God damn it, yes.
Wow.
I love all of this.
Okay, that's
I'm
cool.
excited now.
Yes.
Was that me?
Yes, we like those sound effects. No.
I love this.
You know what I'm saying?
What we talking
We
about?
will
though?
got a lot more of that rolling into
I'm
the
excited.
show. But we're going to get into some of our topics. First topic that we're going to talk about, this was, it still is a big deal. People are still talking about it. It's definitely going to remain a big deal. But that was the election, which happened on yesterday, right? So everybody was in the polls, everybody was voting, and then at the end of the night, we figured out who won, what was happening, who took the race, who took the lead, and we are now, the U.S. House is now Democratic.
Yay!
So-
I'm so glad about that. Yes.
So we have a lot of, I think everybody around the table generally is happy about it, but I know there are some people who may be listening
But
that
we
may not
fucking
be.
failed. We failed.
But
We didn't
yes,
fail.
Houston,
Well, no, yes.
Texas failed.
Texas
didn't
fumbled the
fail.
bag dirty.
We
Should've-
really didn't
Beto
fail. Hold
should've
on.
been
He
elected.
should have, but
I
it wasn't a
understand
fail.
There are a
So
fuckload of
it wasn't a
Republicans.
fail.
in
Okay,
Texas.
let's jump into what they're talking to right now. So Beto, who was up against Ted Cruz,
Beto 2020.
Yes.
he
indeed.
lost.
All
He
day.
lost, and Ted Cruz is still the U.S. Senate for Texas. And obviously we got some unhappy campers about that around the table.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I mean the shit is trash. It fucking sucks. Oh, that's my nigga Seth Meyers. What up though? Yeah, it sucks.
Y'all know who Ted Cruz look like?
Yeah,
Y'all seen Spider?
that nigga like a chip.
Y'all seen Spider?
Yeah.
Look, you know what I'm talking about?
This- This
Wait,
nigga
did we
look
see
like
what?
Ruffles.
I'm finna find it real quick. Hold up.
Ted Cruz looks like a Ruffles potato chip to me.
Y'all
Wow.
finna die.
But he does.
Wow.
But I mean,
he like dude off the office. You know what I'm talking about?
no,
You know what
not
I'm
really.
saying?
Low key.
Yeah, he like.
But kinda.
Which one?
Oh, the big dude.
Yeah. He,
The
the
big
goofy
dude.
one. He
Yeah.
like him off the office. No
I wish I
bullshit.
could pull up the
This
Are you
office.
talking about Kevin?
No.
Hey, can you bring this? Can you put this up?
Wow.
This
He
what Ted
do
Cruz look like.
that.
This show is like going off.
He actually
the,
does look like
His name
that.
is Spiderus. SPIDER.
This show going off the handle.
So we
US.
had, okay.
SPIDERUS, like Spider Us. I don't know why it's spelled like it's.
That is that
Ted
something
Cruz
that
look
young? I don't know shit about
like.
that.
Yeah, it's like some little.
I don't.
He's going to pull that photo up so
Great.
the viewers can see what Zane is talking about. I personally do think he looks like this character.
He does.
He
for
does.
Sure.
I think so.
This character makes me feel like I need an adult.
Wow. But anywho, so
That nigga
last
like a
night
chip.
at the
That's not Ted
polls,
Cruz.
you guys,
That's so crazy.
Childish.
it does look like him. What
Like,
is that?
Ted Cruz look just like that.
Yo, get this out my face. I'm not fucking with
You're
you right now.
ridiculous.
You're
he looks
trash.
just like that. No
You're
cap.
ridiculous.
But let's talk
So,
about.
what do you have to say, Chris?
No, I'm just saying like. I just want to go back to what Zane was saying because he said like, "Oh, Texas lost." We did lose
We
the
fumbled
Senate.
the bag.
The senator. Yeah, that fucked up. But however, let's shout out the 19 black women
Yep.
in Harris County
Who are now going to be judges.
judges. Like, let's shout that out.
They finna be giving out the craziest.
As
A
well
lot
as
of
just-
history was made last night in the election. We had our first Somalian American that was voted into the Congress.
Yeah, in Minnesota. Shout out to you.
And
We got a few of them.
community actually made history too because
Yeah,
we
so-
had our first two sexually
gay.
known, openly
Yeah,
gay
it's like that.
people voted into Congress as well.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it
we
was
have
one-
the old boy,
was
the
it two
governor.
or one?
No,
Yes,
it was two.
It's the
Colorado,
governor of
right?
Colorado, and then
Mhm.
Shorty
Yes.
and
She's Native,
the
she's Native American.
Then the lady, she's Native American
gay.
and she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
And she's also an MMA fighter. So fuck with her if you want to. She is like all around.
No, she
fucking
love her.
beast. She really is.
I wish she was bi.
Relax. Relax.
Wow.
You're doing a lot.
Another big thing. So Florida, a lot of people that are Florida natives was mad because
They fumbled it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew
Gillum.
Gillum, he lost for I don't even know what position exactly
Governor.
he was
It
running
was for governor.
Governor,
for sure.
yes.
Mhm.
He was running for governor. He lost. And then something else that happened is that the Fourth Amendment they passed that.
Yes.
So now
Felons
felons
can
can
vote.
vote in the state of Florida.
Yes. So shout out to you.
So that
because
was awesome.
That's amazing. That is amazing. So shout out to you people who are getting their thank you. Yeah, you right on time. So shout out to you, everybody that's getting their voices back. But I think, it's nice to see it's definitely the season for women right now.
It is.
When it comes to the US government. And I love it. Like this is everything and more. I'm so excited. Even though right now, no, Beto didn't win and it sucks. Because I've really been pushing for him for like the past year and a half. So I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, because he's been running for
He's
2
been,
years.
Yeah, it's been a good little minute.
Also, I have a question, and I don't know this, okay? So don't laugh at me if this is something that's known.
You wanna
When
whisper in
people,
my ear
when
Before you
Trash.
say it out loud, no, I'm fucking with you. Go
Chill,
ahead.
shut your ass. When people lose in those races, like Beto, for example, are they able to run for that again for the same position,
Of
or are they
course.
no longer able to run?
They can run
They
again.
can run
They can run
again.
again?
But like
Okay.
it's 6
But,
years from
yeah,
now.
it's
He's
gonna
not
be-
gonna want
Oh,
to.
Yeah,
in
you're gonna have to wait a
6
second.
Yeah,
years.
6
Okay,
years.
wow.
It's okay. We'll see him in 2020.
That's why
with-
most
with-
people don't run for president. Like, I mean, first off, presidential race is way different too. It's more
Right.
expensive. So like, people usually do that at one time. But
Because I've never seen anybody lose something that they've run for and then come back and run again. So that's why I asked.
usually doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Usually doesn't happen. But look, Lincoln ran for Senate and lost in 1858, and he was elected president in 1860. So
But
This is
those
true.
those were
You know what I'm
those
saying?
I feel
different
Come on,
parts.
facts.
I'm
Yes.
just saying, like,
This
it's
is true.
possible.
that
You
was
feel
like
me?
the
Right.
laws were way different back then.
I need this man Beto to just what's different? Like, it's nothing different. I'm just saying, like, I'm saying legally bound politically. Like, that
No,
nothing
no.
really changed. What you mean?
Go ahead.
What you mean? Oh, okay, cool. At the end of the day, look, Beto 2020.
Yes.
Yeah, look, hopefully he
Yes.
runs for president, because I'm not gonna lie, he had not just Texas live, he had the whole United States live. Motherfuckers wanted to fly out to fucking Texas.
But
to
it
fucking
wasn't
vote
even
for him.
just that. I think also the thing that I found really interesting,
Mhm.
it was nice to see the Democratic Party, for me, as someone who's really into politics, it was nice to see the Democratic Party fired up for candidates. I
Mhm.
don't think the party has been fired up for candidates. Last time I've been this fired up was for Bernie Sanders. And
Mhm.
then, you
Mhm.
know, I was feeling the burn. Then
Nah,
I really
he was
was.
turned
Hey,
up.
I was ready. So I was really feeling that for Bernie Sanders. And then when Hillary won the primary, it was kind of like, I guess we'll vote for her because
But, like,
why
really,
not?
She not shit either, though. You know
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm saying?
like, I mean, it's kind of lesser of
wasn't
two
loud,
evils.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Really not
saying?
shit.
So
Wasn't
it's nice
loud.
to see the country united. You had Stacey Abrams in Georgia. You had
Did
Beto.
she win? Because I never got the
They're,
verdict on
so
that.
they did a recount. What they're going to do is do a whole revote in I think December 4th
Oh, I
Wait,
see.
where?
Okay.
in Georgia.
Oh, so it didn't work out? I mean, it was too close?
I guess I don't know. I don't know the details, but I know they were supposed to do recount.
Because I was
What's
like, I
happening
never
here?
got the verdict on that, on who won or in for that race.
Yeah, so
out in Georgia.
Yeah, so December 4th, Georgia people, if y'all asses ain't get out and vote the first time, guess what? You got a second chance. Take your ass out there and vote. Stacey Abrams, please. Thank you. Shit. Come on, y'all. Like,
So
let's
the
get it.
race in between Beto and Cruz, Cruz was at 52% and Beto was at 48.
It's trash. I don't understand because
Nah, Ted Cruz clearly won. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Clearly
No.
won,
But
but like,
I'm saying it was a very close
that's just how
race.
Texas is. Because people were saying all the big cities like were blue, but that's just like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. All the big cities have all, like most minorities. Most black folk and minorities live inside the metropolitan
Facts.
cities.
Mhm.
So like, but like in the country, Texas is huge though.
Yeah, Texas.
You know what I'm
is big
saying?
as
So
well.
like all these other cities, they're Republicans for sure. Like,
yeah. No, smaller cities are for sure all
like
Republican.
historically, I'm talking about like. You got Mima and her rocking
Not
shit.
Mima.
Yeah.
She been inside the crib for like 6 years. She been waiting for this day to go out and vote. No, they like voting. That shit is fun for them.
Yeah.
But I know one thing that really caught my eye was, just how much white women actually voted for Ted
it's
Cruz.
always these
It's just
white
insane to me
women.
because like people are like, well,
Bruh.
what if they're just like, I'm like, no, like the Republican Party, like there's so much going on, like with whom represents the Republican Party in the presidential office right now, like that just screams like no women, whatever race she is, should be supporting.
I think the thing that
Them
killed
at all.
me that people were talking about, like how black people didn't vote. But I mean, when you look at the census from 2010, the last census, I mean, Texas has about 12.7% black people. That was then. Obviously, it's probably increased. I mean, that's 2010. But I mean, so if you really think about it, black people did vote. I think really it's these Latinx people out here
Yeah.
who voting
You
Republican.
seen that?
It's a lot. It's a
it was
lot.
A
like-
lot of
it-
Latino people
they-
voted
a lot of
Republican.
them, a lot of
Yeah.
them,
A
a lot
lot.
of them.
Which
I'm
is
talking about the
much.
ones in Brownsville and shit. Them.
No,
So
like
no.
it's
Like
a
the
lot
real,
of them
like
that
the,
vote
not
Republican.
not like just the rich ones, the ones that down there in the
It's
valley.
more of like, how should I say? Well, I guess you put it in better terms, but yeah, a lot of the Latino community out here, for whatever reason, they vote Republican.
Yeah, but I think also with it, at least for Texas speaking, Ted Cruz. I mean, you hear Cruz, and then also just his religious affiliation, and then also when it comes to Florida, I mean, you have a lot of Cuban Americans out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them have a tendency to go more right, but they did say, I read something today on MSNBC. They were talking about how actually now a lot of Latinx people are now actually voting more Democratic, and so there's a blue wave. However, I know in Texas a lot of them still read.
Nah, it's hard. It's hard in Texas.
Yeah.
It's hard,
Well,
but
Texas is a Republican state.
Yeah.
no, definitely. I definitely didn't have a smile on
There's
my
a lot
face.
of racist communities out here in Texas.
For sure,
A
but
lot of them motherfuckers. East
Yeah.
Texas,
Mhm.
for sure.
Yeah. That's true.
So it's not a surprise to me that people vote more Republican out here, because that's just the way of the state. and the smaller cities that are out here. I think people look more at like the bigger cities and they go like, oh, it's a lot of urban communities, it's a lot of urban folks, so they think like, oh yeah, of course they're going to vote Democratic. That's really not the case. You have to consider those smaller areas that have a large impact.
Yeah, for sure. There's no question about that.
I definitely didn't have a smile on my face, which brings us to this portion of the show, which is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, our vision is to create a welcoming practice that will offer exceptional dental care and a lifetime of dental wellness. We are committed to the finest possible oral care and the overall health and well-being of our patients. Elite Dental Wellness is built upon a foundation of integrity, expertise, and service. Through our commitment to modern dentistry, continuing education, and friendly atmosphere, we strive to make our patients feel that they are a part of our family. Dentistry can be scary, daunting, and uncomfortable. Dr. Batiste and her team work tirelessly to ensure your comfort. Make your appointment today with Dr. Ashandra Batiste at Elite Dental Wellness by calling 713-789-8680. That's 713-789-8680. Get the teeth clean.
I like these sound effects, Elijah. That's what's up.
But yeah, I was not too happy about how the elections went. I kind of just like felt like, damn, like, I don't know. I feel like, I've talked like a lot of politicians, like people kept talking about like Beto went to every county in the state. I'm like, bro, politicians do that all the time. So like that's not like.
I'm about to say that's part of campaigning.
Yeah,
that's
like,
Yeah.
but people were just like, Ted didn't do that. I'm like, bro, the incumbents don't do that. Like they don't. Incumbents don't do that shit. They
them
already.
Niggas, all they gotta do is just
Yes.
wake up. I
Yeah,
mean, they already
literally.
have a demographic. They already have supporters.
Exactly.
And all of that. A lot of people didn't know Beto O'Rourke unless you lived in El Paso, where that's where he was.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I mean, outside of that, niggas didn't really know who he was. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true. Because to say that he spent campaigning for 2 years, I literally just found out who he was this year.
I remember because I went to something maybe like a year ago, and I remember it was a lot of people, Third Ward, Montrose area. They've been having his signs up for like a year.
Yes. That's
Maybe
what it was.
over it.
I seen so many signs. And I was like, who the fuck is? I mean, obviously, I know this is a politician that's running for a fucking position out in Texas. But I'm like, who is this person? And it wasn't until again, like this year that I seen so many. I seen the signs before I actually knew who the fuck he was.
Yeah, I agree. I think we all did. What made me want to research it because I seen so many of the signs like a year ago, and it looked like the spicy ketchup at the Whataburger.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what made me want to look at it.
It did.
At the Whataburger. That's some old shit.
It
Old
did.
folk add the in front of everything. The Facebook, the Instagram. But for real, at Whataburger. That's what made me think of. So, I was curious.
Look like that.
yeah. So,
It does.
yep. But anyway, shout out to you, Shannon Baldwin, goddammit. Shout out to you, sis. You're a judge. Damn it.
You know her? That's your
Shout
man.
out to you.
That's your man?
Relax.
She gonna help me get out of jail if I get hemmed up.
Relax.
Wow.
Shout out to you, though,
I'm
sis.
saying, wow,
I don't
that
think
shit
that's gonna
real.
happen.
I come from a disenfranchised.
Tell us.
I'm listening.
Tell us about it. We're waiting. Tell us
demographic that is going to jail at a exceptionally high number. So like, if I need some help, I'm gonna be good.
Yeah.
And they got me.
Yeah, holla at me.
All right, so
I know a lot of lawyers.
I don't want a lawyer. I need that get out of jail free card.
I know. I might know. Well, we will talk offline.
We
No.
don't. We absolutely do not.
No, Ted Cruz.
And what we're going to do at this current moment, since we are on Facebook Live, we are sharing with you guys, and we do love you for tuning in with us each and every week. We know we changed our day on y'all, but listen, Wednesdays is where it's at. This is what we do. We need y'all to come. We need y'all to engage. We need your comments that we have each and every week. So we thank you guys for tuning in with us. So Facebook Live, we ask that you subscribe to our show on all major platforms, including iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, and Stitcher. Review our show in iTunes with constructive feedback. Share this Facebook Live post and the entire show with your family and friends. Donate to our mission to bring enriched and inspiring content each and every week. You can donate at www.thespear.tv/donate. So, Facebook Live, we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. Go ahead and donate, and make sure that if you absolutely love our content, share it, okay? Share it, and make sure that your people subscribe to our show so they can get all this goodness. Okay. Anywho, rolling into our next topic. So since we are on the topic of politics, we'll go ahead and roll this one in too. So we have this young lady, black young lady, who goes by the name of Corinne, right? Mm-hmm. So she was on Twitter She was on Twitter at Chickpeas. And she went on Twitter to say how she supported Donald Trump, how she was a part of the Make America Great Again. She had all the hashtags. And then she went on to say that because she support Donald Trump, that her mom was kicking her out the house and she didn't have any financial funds and she couldn't pay for school and all of this stuff on Twitter, right? And so the whole support team of Make America Great Again came out to support your girl. She made a GoFundMe saying, hey, if you can help, if you can donate in any way, shape, or form, please help me because I'm a young Republican, blacks for Trump, and I cannot support myself because my family have disowned me because I support Trump, right? So she went on this whole rant, made this GoFundMe, and since collected $100,000. She collected $100,000. And so after doing so, she then closed that I don't know if she closed the GoFundMe. I'm sure she did. But she then went on to tweet. I have the exact tweet here. Give me no second. So she went on to tweet, Trump is a racist, homophobic, transphobic bigot. And you think my black ass would support that rotten carrot. Ridiculous.
Love
Any
it.
black person can put on that ugly ass hat and say, make America great, and y'all will instantly be up their ass because you want to prove so hard you're not a racist. So she then did a little spin move and was like, I'm really not a Trump supporter, and I just got y'all out of $100,000.
Well, first and foremost, shout out to you, sis. You're a fucking icon. You are a legend. Yes, she needs all the applause. Shout out to you. You are a fucking icon. You are a legend. We salute you today. Like, it's fucking genius. Like, why didn't I think of this? Before I could get Sally Mae paid off or Nabby or whatever the fuck they call.
Honestly.
Like, this is fucking genius. And the fact that you did this for the culture, like, yes, I love that. You infiltrate that system, girl. You go in stealthy, like a ninja. You went in like a ninja, real stealthy, and you just get that fucking
She took all the backlash from the black community. She ate all the backlash.
Yeah. She did.
Didn't respond. Didn't come out until she got that bag. And
Yes,
she was like,
that's what you're supposed to.
She
And she can't get in trouble for that because you willingly gave the money away.
I said that, Zane.
You cannot get in trouble for that. Now, because there were a couple people who donated to her that were threatening her to get her sued. Well, I don't think sued, but they were threatening to have her thrown in jail for financial fraud, right? But you really can't do that because you willingly gave this money away to this girl.
Exactly.
So you can't do it. You just can't. Nobody forced you to give the money to her. You gave it away willingly.
And she
so
went to Howard, right?
I couldn't
she go to
figure out what university
I'm pretty
she
sure
was
she went
going
to Howard because they was talking about how
Why?
Howard
Because
got,
they be scamming.
Howard got all the finessers. Like they were saying, damn, they got.
Hey,
I
a
got
lot
the
of
finessers.
no offense to my HUP. Hey, y'all be scamming.
I got the finessers.
They scam. It's true. So
Well,
shout out to you though.
I was
Like,
the ultimate scam of the year.
she needs to
for
be
sure.
like
She did that.
I don't know, black icon
Finesse
of the
queen.
week. I know we don't have nothing like that, but she needs to be like black queen, black icon of the week, maybe month or year. That's genius. I wish you would have
She
kept the
was
shit
fucking
going. I wish
genius.
she would have just kept it going.
Bro, I would have kept
like,
it going.
I would have kept it going
I
instead
would've
of
kept it
fucking
going
took this
so
money.
fucking
I would have got
easy.
that
Like,
back for sure.
Like I'm talking about like more bricks.
Like,
She
I'm
got
talking
more
about
bread.
this shit would have
Yeah.
been going.
Like I want to go to law school too, y'all. Like,
That's what I'm
bro,
saying.
Like just get in that bag. Hey, salute. What's her name again?
Quran.
Hey, salute
I don't
to
know
you-
if that's her
salute to you,
actual
Quran.
name. That's what she
Hey,
goes by.
Whatever you go by, hey, Quran, salute to you. Got that bag.
That is,
No bullshit. You hit that hoe.
if I could stand
You-
right now.
You executed 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. You did that.
Yes. Like,
Bro, I would have got more money.
I have
Yeah,
nothing
no
bad
I
to
would
say
have
about
got
her.
way more money.
Honestly, this is an excellent topic on the cherry of the pie of everything we talked about. I have nothing else to say but great things about her. I don't even know her, but nothing
She
but
hit
great
that hoe.
things. She
And
seems
she-
amazing.
Shout
I
out.
just think it was the ultimate finesse.
I
It
would
really
love to sit
was.
with her
It
and
was a
have a
slap in the
discussion.
face to all the MAGA
Yeah.
supporters too. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it for sure. I just hate people that support Trump. I hate y'all.
Well, that's
Actually,
not-
hate's a strong word. I don't know if I hate
Dislike,
y'all.
strongly dislike.
I just dislike. I strongly dislike y'all because like I just don't. Because literally I just argue. I be arguing with someone sometimes and I'm like I don't even understand you. Like you don't see
No.
the,
Ways
the error
of
and
this
fault
man.
in the party and the man that you support. I just don't understand. Like
Great. I love it.
it's like and it's just like this. Like look, put it like this. Look, I don't even like have a problem with a party supporting the stopping of a mass immigration of illegal immigrants. I have no problem with that. It's just the rhetoric and the hate fueled message behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
it's
I
definitely
understand you
hate-fueled.
can't have just super open borders let everybody in. I get it.
I mean,
I get no. I'm just saying you. I mean, to an extent. You're gonna drink? I'm just saying. I'm saying. So, are you saying we should just take the border down? Like,
I didn't say that.
no. That's all I'm saying. Like, I have no problem with like, can we have like better measures or you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, we have to have some kind of foreign policy in terms of letting people into our country, but like just the hate behind it. Like put that wall up and stop those damn Mexicans. There's hate behind that. That's not.
It really
that's
is.
not. I care
Absolutely
about my
is.
country or I don't care if they come here legally. No, it's just hate behind all that. That's not what I'm. It's not the vibe I'm getting from most people when they talk about that kind of shit. And it's always distasteful too. Like them teachers in Idaho or wherever.
Oh, when they dressed up as the wall, you seen that shit?
I'm like, come on, you thought that shit was gonna be green? Like,
Oh yeah.
like,
Oh yeah.
what? And then the other half of them were wearing like fucking sombreros and
Yeah, they were.
mariachis
It was
and-
very like all the stereotypical
The fuck
things about
going on?
Mexicans.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Nah, that shit was crazy.
Which is crazy because white people hire fucking illegal Mexicans and immigrants to do all of their dirty work.
but the what you call like farmers in
Yeah,
not
Cali-
even
so
dirty
crazy.
work,
Cali-
even they regular work.
farmers
Yeah.
in
But
California
that's what I mean, though.
Mhm.
To
have a
mow
shortage
their
of workers
lawn.
right now
Like,
because
it's
of what we're
crazy.
doing. Like
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
there's a shortage of workers because white folks ain't trying to go in no
They-
field
they
and
not.
work
Pick
for
no
no
oranges and
yeah
shit.
for no
They're
$15 an
absolutely
hour.
not.
Not even for 15. They
15.
get paid pretty good too. Like
some of them get paid way less.
Yeah.
In Texas,
nah,
they
pay
get paid way
pretty good
less.
in
In
Texas.
Cali, they might make 15. But in
Right.
Texas, they're not making that shit.
Right, but regardless, like no one wants to do that hard labor for 10 hours a day.
Facts.
They
No one
don't,
wants to do that
which
shit.
is fucking nuts.
So,
You want to
like,
kick out
what-
all of the hardworking people that do the work that y'all don't want to do. You're stupid.
That's a
And
fact.
for money that you would never do it for.
That's a fact. We
You're
got
dumb.
room in this bitch. Like
And it's not even
it's only
that.
300 million. Like some people in the United States, we got room.
There's plenty of room.
Yeah, we got room in this
States
hole.
that aren't
No,
even-
in
It
real
ain't
life.
China. If it was
In
China,
real
I get it.
life.
I'd
In
get it.
real
Oh,
life. In
I
real
get
life.
it. We have to start chilling because like
Oh,
they're
it's like open
overpopulated.
fields and
Yeah,
shit.
we got
Like,
room.
it's room for
we
people.
can build some more cities. Like, but motherfuckers talking about concentrate. I heard that word.
Say concentration camp.
Like, okay, he said a concentration of camp. It's just like you have to be really. I read articles and like just coming out of Trump's mouth, like, oh, I want like concentration of camps of, you know, illegals and like
the fuck is
I'll keep
this?
them there for as long as I want to. Like, I gotta find that article. I'm gonna show you after this. I was reading it like, what?
What the fuck is
Wow.
this? The attack of Pearl Harbor?
Have
nigga?
y'all
That's
ever
what I'm
Japanese
saying.
concentration
Have y'all ever seen
No.
on Instagram on
Those bad hombres. It's just so much hate behind all that
It's-
shit.
it's
There's
really-
nothing
it's very
genuine about
hate-fueled.
that shit. You know what I'm
It's very
saying?
hate-fueled.
Because we can't. I get it. Like we can't go. I can't just go to England and try to just live there. They're gonna be like, hold up, bro. You
You know
ain't got
what
no
I'm saying?
visa. You ain't got no.
Yeah.
You ain't
You
got
know
no
what I mean?
citizenship. You gotta get the fuck. I get it. I get
Right.
it. There's laws, but like there's just hate behind all that shit here. Like we're
Yeah.
just like we don't want none of these. We don't want those bad hombres and every illegal
Ugh.
Mexican gonna rob you. And it's like anytime something happens, like that's why I'll be like, bro, illegal Mexicans or Mexicans generally gotta watch their toes because like if let's say illegal does something, cause not. Then every illegal is supposed to be bad. Like that's the
But
this
you
picture
know,
that they're
I mean,
painting.
you have obviously the people that come over illegally to do things that they're not supposed to do, but the mass majority of those people that
Just
come
trying to
from
get a
Mexico,
job, find an American
from here,
dream.
they're just trying to find a fucking life. And honestly, most of them come over here to work so they can send that money back to their country for their families that are not here, that didn't make it over, that can't cross the border
Right.
or whatever it may have you. So it's like you have to look at the reasons behind why they're actually trying to cross over to get here. It's not because they want to come and stir shit up or they want to take opportunities away or they want to do something bad, gang affiliated, drug affiliated. No, it's because they're literally trying to seek better opportunities to create a better life.
Agreed.
And for the people who are just like, no, fuck that, we don't give a fuck about their conditions there and what's going on with them, we don't want them here. You're such a shit person. You're just a shitty person. Personally, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, people have no souls, and U.S. is trash. Not completely trash, but a lot of people who feel that way and don't have compassion towards another human being, it's very sad. And I don't think that it should be that deep. I mean, niggas out here just... This nigga reviewing the 14th Amendment right now. I just don't want this nigga to go to 13th. Because, nigga,
So
I
crazy.
refuse to go into any type of slavery or indentured servitude.
Bro, you the
You got me
13th?
fucked up.
No,
That shit would
that
be
would never
crazy.
happen. That would never
You don't.
happen.
Hey,
That
we
shit
live
would
in a
be
crazy
so
world.
crazy.
It
You do
would
not-
never
you do
happen.
not know
Race
this.
war would
You
be
do not-
imminent.
You do not
No,
know.
It'd
it
be,
would never
You
happen.
We can never say never. We have a nigga right now that's president that don't even have no political
I
experience.
ain't gonna lie to
No,
you.
no, but
Trump
that
has- Trump
that
has-
will never happen. happen.
But
Trump has literally
promise
made
you.
me like.
Promise.
Trump has
Listen,
surprised me
promise.
time and time again. I'm like, what?
That's what I'm
A
saying.
president
You
did what?
never
I'd be
happen.
so
You never
so I
know.
ain't
Because
gonna lie.
if it came to, and this is just hypothetical, but if it came to minorities against whites, it wouldn't happen, bro. It just wouldn't
But
happen.
you don't know
I
that,
don't see
though.
it happening because there's more minorities
The whites would
than
win.
there are whites.
Whites would
But you
win so
don't know
dirty.
that though. My thing is this: who said it would be slavery for blacks? Who said it would be for another?
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Another ethnicity. I didn't say for us. I'm just saying in general, like the way this world set up and the way the U.S. already is, and how he's already putting so many restrictions when it comes to immigration. You know, it used to be, you know, if you were born here of immigrants, you were therefore a citizen, regardless of that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm real animated because I'm passionate about this right now. Let me put that down. But it's just like, it makes me really upset because it's like so many different things involved. And it's just like, white people, y'all already stole this land. You know what I'm saying? The Trail of Tears has happened. You already stole this land. I mean, unfortunately, it's not as many natives anymore. It's just, I don't understand. Y'all, everybody was cool before y'all even got here. Y'all done brought smallpox, yellow fever and shit. I'm just saying, not all whites, but them whites. But I'm just saying, so it's like, I don't understand why you have to pillage and ravage everything. Just why can't we go back to the Obama era when everybody was happy and chill? Like, I'm not saying necessarily under Obama per se, but I'm saying when his era was going on, everybody was just chill and happy and kind of like positive. Now it's like niggas out here really like preparing for the worst. I tell my sister all the time, I say, yo, I need to make this money so I can go ahead, stack this shit up, and get a fucking compound in Costa Rica just in case we gotta escape. No, I say this shit all the time, and I'm dead ass. Like, I don't play that.
I don't
But
know that I would get in Costa
No,
Rica.
shit.
I'm
Fuck
seeing,
that.
I'm seeing America turn into something that
I don't want it to be.
just didn't. Yeah, no, for like some kind of dystopian society novel that
Yes.
I didn't read before. Something crazy. 'Cause,
Yes.
like it's really going in a crazy direction for
Yes,
sure.
I'm in a fucking George Orwell
Yeah,
novel
it's
over here.
insane.
This
It's
shit's crazy
insane.
as
Like
fuck.
and Trump just literally has no class.
What?
Like
Zero
fucking
class.
none. I'm talking about you're the president.
Zero.
You represent like one of the greatest, most powerful positions in the world. Because like America is on a decline for sure, for sure. But we're still probably the most powerful country in the world. But we're definitely on a decline. Not the greatest country in the world.
Yeah,
no,
I'm
we're,
about
still,
to
no,
say.
we're probably still one of
We're
the
one
most
of, we're a
powerful countries in the
superpower.
world.
There's no
We're still,
question.
maybe not the most powerful, but China's definitely
I'm
on
about to
on
say,
our tails.
good.
I ain't going. They're on our
China
tails.
is on our
They're on
Have
our
they not
tails.
surpassed?
Yeah,
On
they
our
pretty much.
shit.
Yeah, no, and we're indebted to China too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, but we definitely could give them more for their money though. I mean, we
I'm
spend
about to
so much
China's
money.
on our shit.
The Republicans are in power right now too. Like we always have more government spending on the military. Republicans historically always
Yeah.
support the military. I have no problem with that at all.
I don't
Um,
think that the states could take on China.
Of course not.
I don't
No.
think so. I
There's no
absolutely
question.
do not think so.
No, there's no
That's
question.
like they should. we
No.
should never fuck with China.
China,
because we
Japan.
cannot take. We couldn't
Japan, we
take
can
them
have-
on.
Japan's so they're not.
They're
so
smaller, but that doesn't mean
I mean,
anything.
well,
No,
not
no.
to be small. Japan would never go to war with us though.
No,
Like,
they wouldn't. They're
yeah.
actually very neutral.
They're an ally now too. Well,
Right, and for the
So-
most part,
But
Japan plays
China is
neutral.
not the
Yeah.
place we want to fuck with.
Japan
because we
still
cannot
feels bad
take
about
them
World War
on.
II. Like,
Yeah,
I promise they still do.
That's true. I would be concerned for China. But speaking of China,
real
you know
life.
what? China got that bread. And you know what? This
China
portion of the
said
show is
the
about how
bread
you
coming
can get some
fast.
bread. So this portion of the show is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know that only 4 states in the United States offer financial education? 33% or more than 77 million of Americans don't pay their bills on time. 39% of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month. And 39% of adults say they don't have enough savings. Don't let one of these become one of your statistics. The Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling your complimentary personal financial strategy. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463 or email us at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask how you can participate in a complimentary financial literacy workshop near you today. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial services. Holla at your girl. If you want to get like China, holla at them. They got you. Just saying. Not Black China, not China doll. I know it's all these dolls. I'm talking about China, the superpower. Like,
Wow, I'm
yeah.
so sick of all these fucking dolls. Like, y'all need to really, you know what? I ain't hating on your hustle, but honestly, I'm over the doll shit. What you say?
Yes.
Tokyo Jets.
I told you.
She live.
I told
I
She
still haven't
live.
listened
Nah,
to her.
she's crazy live. Like
I
she's
still
so
haven't
live.
listened to her.
Y'all heard it here
can't
first.
lie
I've
to
been
you.
saying this shit. Tokyo Jets, bona fide. I'll let your girl.
I thought about it because she said Black China. I remember Black China just dropped a song that made me think about female artists.
Black
Like,
China just dropped a fucking
She did just drop a song. Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't heard it.
she did.
I have to listen
with
to
with
that.
I think it's like Moneybagg Yo on there and somebody like 2 people on there.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like 2 people on there. I can't remember.
Wow. Okay, I need to go listen to that. Okay, so we're gonna roll into the next thing that we're gonna be discussing today, and it's along the lines of what we have been, talking about, and that is your guy, Anthony David Lennon. Okay, so Anthony David Lennon has changed his name because he is what you would like to call a born again African. Okay, okay. Born again African. Now, mind you, he was born to 2 Irish white parents. Okay, 2 Irish white parents, but he has considered himself a born again African and has changed his name to Anthony Ukandu Lennon.
I love it.
Okay, so he is a theater director. Again, he has 2 white Irish parents. Born in Kilburn, West London, okay? And he says that he has experienced the hardship of a black man because of his features, his
Okay, he's
high
reaching.
cheekbones, and his curly hair. So he has proclaimed himself, yes, as a born-again African.
What is he?
Right?
He's Irish.
He's white.
He's Irish.
100% white.
Yes,
He's
he
Irish.
has 2 white parents.
The one in the middle right
They're
there.
Irish.
Yes, he's Irish.
Why he look black right there?
He
He looks
does
like
it.
Bob Marley.
Bro, he looks so. You sure he has no black?
He
in
has
him?
no black in him. He has 2 white Irish
Irish.
parents.
Y'all,
Okay,
this man looks black.
he does not.
Yes, he does.
He does favor.
Yes, he
I
does.
does.
don't, I don't
favor.
think so.
He
I
looks
don't think
black.
Ain't he
so.
look like your
He
brother?
look more
bro.
black than me.
Fact.
Like,
This
what
he
you mean?
does.
He
I
looks-
don't think so.
No
But anywho,
bullshit.
he is white. He himself knows that he is white. He has said it several times. He said, although I am a white man born to white parents, okay, he know he white.
But he been
But he
been
said
he's
he's black
white.
now.
But he probably, but what is he getting, if he's getting discriminated like a black man, though, like
Facts.
Here's the
Shit,
problem.
Mo.
Here's where the issue comes in. He was rewarded a $500,000
Oh,
grant
yeah, he was.
for people of color. This grant was a traineeship as a theater practitioner of color. Okay? Now, this was from the Arts City Council of England, which is where I think he resides. I believe, I'm almost certain that he lives in England. But anywho, so that is where the problem is coming in at, because people are very upset because they feel as though you are taking these small resources that are put aside for people of color to excel, and you are handing them out to people who are not of color. This man is white. He has said himself that he is white, born of white Irish people, parents, and you're still trying to consider him a person of color. And personally, I have a fucking problem with that. I do have a problem with it, because you know that you're not white. The people around you, the people, you know that you're not black. The people around you know that you're not black. And to reward you something that is supposed to be for someone who is truly a person of color is fucking upsetting.
Now that I have a problem with.
It's
no.
upsetting.
Now that pisses me off. The nigga should not be the nigga. The gentleman.
damn near. he
You
look
knew
like a
what?
black man.
Well, you knew what love the gentleman.
No,
No.
absolutely not. Because that's, you know what? White people like to claim whatever black characters that they have or whatever features
Oh,
they
nah.
feel like make them black.
Never
They like
mind.
to claim that shit when it puts them in a position that's good for them. But then when it don't, they want to automatically say, well, I'm white. You know, they throw their hands up and they want to have that disclaimer. Oh, I'm actually not black. I have nothing to do with the black community. But when it's something that
Okay.
works into your favor,
You right.
then you want to say he's white. That man is
Yeah,
white.
you right.
That man is white.
He shouldn't
And
be
there
getting any
is,
money.
it's nuts that you gave him a whole grant knowing that. And he's not, and people are comparing this to the Rachel Dolezal
Yes,
situation. But the thing is, it is very similar. But the thing is he's not lying about his heritage and what he actually is. And with
Yeah.
that being said, you're still rewarding him as if he's a person of fucking color. And that is upsetting.
And then on top of that as well, with Rachel Dolezal, I don't know this man from shit, but with her, at least she was an advocate. She was president of the NAACP. She did actually participate in a lot of things as far as the movement and the progressive nature of black people.
But she was saying some crazy shit.
She was saying crazy. I'm not saying she wasn't, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, though, she did low key put some work in.
I took an African American studies class, and my teacher hated her.
Yeah, and she should.
She hated
And
her.
she
I
fucking
ain't gonna lie
should.
to
Yeah.
you.
It was a
I
lady.
would- I would hate
Yes.
it too.
Okay,
I because
exactly.
I tried to argue for her a little bit. I was like, you know what, she did start. She's like, whatever. She
No,
was not
but it's
trying to
still
hear.
fucking trash, and that's a whole nother topic. We're not gonna get on Rachel Dole's out because I'll go there all day. But I'm just saying, I'm comparison to this gentleman. At least she did do something progressive for black people. I'm not too sure if he has done any work for the community or whatever the case may be. So I kind of say she got that little edge. She wasn't necessarily just rewarded, even though she did live this life as that. She wasn't necessarily just given a grant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This nigga was just giving money just off GP,
She
and
giving
you
people
know
like me a bad name, you know.
yeah, well, it's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I just
In
find
real
this shit
life.
stupid. I don't understand how.
It's disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah, no, I
It's
mean,
very
absolutely.
disrespectful.
To profit off something that you're not.
You look like you might be. Get the fuck out of here. Like, get out of here. My high cheekbones and my curly hair. Will Ferrell hair curly. He ain't out here getting $500,000 grants saying that he black. Get the fuck out of here. Like, bye.
Yeah, the shit was
Get out.
stupid. At the
You're
end of the day,
crazy.
the dude should have just, I mean, he already know he's white, he's Irish, and it's funny because people in Ireland they're a little rough. So I'm not surprised to see the way he looks, and with him saying he is from Ireland or whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, just I don't know. It's sad. It's really sad that this is the world we live in. But yet, us black people here in America, we can't get reparations for shit. But that's a whole
Exactly.
different story, and that's over there in the UK. So we'll leave that be. I'm done. That's it.
I'm personally just upset about the whole thing. I think it's disrespectful and it's upsetting because that could have actually gone to someone who is actually of color, African American descent, and I would have been less disappointed if it had went to like an actual minority. You know what I'm saying? Someone of like Latino descent or some shit. But for it to go to someone who has clearly outed himself as being a white man, and y'all went for that shit, is disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, it's
Period.
trash. I don't know. Everybody wants to be a nigga, but nobody wants to be a nigga. That's what
Exactly.
Paul Mooney says. That's probably one of my favorite quotes. Paul Mooney always says, "Everybody want to be a nigga, but not everybody."
He
wanna
did
be
say
a
that
nigga."
shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my
I
nigga.
I
like
fuck with
Paul
Paul
Mooney.
Mooney.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
too.
Especially
So,
when he popped up on Dave Chappelle's show.
oh,
He was
he's
on that
great.
hoe cutting
Oh,
up.
yeah.
I fuck with Paul Mooney.
Me too. So I mean, I don't know. Just look, if you want to be black, I don't know what to tell you. You just weren't blessed with all this melanin that we have. I'm sorry. So sorry.
You can't
I love
sit with
being
us.
black. Yeah, I love it. Like
You
if
can't
I
sit
was
with
not
us.
black, I think I would be sad. I think I
In
would be.
life, in real life.
I really
real
would be
life.
sad. Like I just love everything about us, especially Black Americans specifically, because we had to kind of make our own culture and define ourselves since we don't have anything really to define ourselves from that we're connected to. So that's
And now we are the
we're
culture.
gonna talk, and we'll talk more about that later. I don't want to get too deep.
I
into-
definitely wouldn't want to be anything other.
Oh no,
Absolutely not.
And it's funny. I was just telling someone.
Absolutely not.
I was just telling my mom because my dad's dad was half white, and I was just like, "Yo, if I have a shitload of European in me, if I do like a 23andMe, I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
For real?
Yes, I'm going to be
Oh, man.
upset.
How mad you gonna be?
Huh?
How mad you gonna be?
Mad as fuck. I'm gonna be upset, yo. Like
I
for
don't
real. And
either.
I wouldn't be. But you know what? Real shit. I wouldn't be surprised if I had like 20% or more, just based on that alone. But I would still be mad.
I feel you.
That would
Okay.
blow me.
I mean,
No
you're still
offense.
black.
I don't care. I'm actually. I'm very, very, very
Yeah.
pale, but like I'm very mixed though. Like
Yeah,
like
You're
my
very pale.
yeah, my dad. But like that's just because my dad's white. But like my dad's mom is full Japanese. Like you know what I'm saying. I have a lot of like I'm really mixed though. Like if I did like my whole ancestry, like I'd have a lot of shit going on
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. I know on my daddy's side I do. So I don't want to dig too deep. I'm low key scared.
Yeah.
I'm low key scared. Like that shit would terrify the fuck out of me.
I never say that. Like I never get into that. I'm just black. I'm just nigga. I'm black straight. But I mean, if I had to get down to like a history line,
I'm never gonna find
I'm
out
sure I
because
have
I can't
other
give the
shit.
government my
Because my
DNA.
papa is Creole, full Creole,
Creole is not like a true.
but he's full Creole. He has red hair, colored eyes. Like he does not look like your typical black person. I mean, I don't really know how to define.
We know
that,
you. We know you got some
but
white on you. For
No,
sure.
definitely not.
Okay.
I'm a full nigga.
Okay.
But you want to know what?
All right.
I couldn't. If I wouldn't do a
But your daddy
23andMe.
Creole.
I don't think. I've pondered upon that before, but I don't think I would. But I mean, I actually don't know what my dad's family is because I don't know them.
I'll tell you that you got some.
But my mom's dad is Creole,
Mm-hmm. Definitely got
French
some Caucasian.
black,
You got
French
some
black, I guess.
You got
Whatever
some
you wanna
Caucasus
call it.
Mountains.
Try, I am black. Ain't no Caucasus Mountain flowing up in this bloodstream, okay? We ain't doing that. But we will jump into our next topic here because we are about to get ready to wrap up the show because we are a little out of time. But this is something that we most certainly have to touch on because it was a big deal. It was very much so discussed over the last couple of days, and it's still being discussed and talked about, and that is the teacher out in California. His name is Marston Riley, okay? He was the music teacher at Maywood Academy High School out in Los Angeles, California. Wow. Words getting a little choppy. But anywho, so what happened with this teacher is that, and I don't know the exact age of this young man because different sources reported different things. Some reported 14, some reported 16. I'm not sure, but he's anywhere in between the ages of 14 and 16. The student name has not been given or disclosed. So what happened is that you have this teacher who told the student to get out of class because he was not in the proper uniform, okay? The student absolutely refused to leave the class. So he goes on this rant, and I watched the actual video of it. This little boy was so fucking disrespectful. He started calling him bitches, bitch ass nigga. You won't say that shit to my face. Like, he was like, my nigga this, my nigga that. A lot of
He kept
racial.
saying, he's like, I'm a mama nigga. Like, you
Oh
won't
my
hit
mom,
me.
like
he
so
said it
many
30,000 times.
racial slurs that he threw at this man and threatened him like, you're not gonna do this, you're not gonna do
Gave
that,
him that
calling
word.
him bitch. And then I even read a source that said, and I couldn't find this in the video, so I couldn't find like actual proof of it, but I read another source that says that he threw a basketball at his face. So this little boy was cutting up in class, and then so happened that the teacher hit him. The teacher hit him. Full out fight broke out.
Ran his and his homeboys tried to run up on him.
Fuck him up.
Yeah, in the video, his homeboy ran up on him and hit him, and he was like, "Who hit me?" And his homeboy wasn't trying to say shit. It was so funny.
Hell yeah.
The video was so funny. I can't lie.
You
to
can't
you.
run up. Hey, you get run up, you done up, nigga.
But the teacher should have been more smart. I'm sorry.
Nope, I'm sorry. When it nope,
I'm
no,
actually on the
I'm actually
teacher's
with teacher's
side.
side
I'm
because
on
you
the
know what?
teacher's
I didn't
side.
say he shouldn't have swung, but I'm saying look at him now. He got arrested. Now he has to fight this legal battle.
Yeah,
like,
but at the same time,
Man.
you run up, you get done up. You can't be sitting up here. I don't give a good goddamn. What you not gonna do is certain things as an adult, especially if I'm
let the
someone,
kid hit you first.
Hold on, Zane. I'm about to school you real quick. It's a few things I ain't gonna fuck with. That somebody putting their hands on me, spitting on me. Either one of them two.
He didn't get spit on and he didn't get hit.
It does not. The
He
nigga
swung.
ran up though. You can't. Hey, this personal space. This is personal
Yeah.
space. If I sit here, from what I seen, the nigga was like, "Hey, relax." You know, nigga wasn't trying to relax.
He actually told him several times to
Like-
leave the class. And then and not that it justifies him hitting him or anything, but he actually warned him before he hit him. He's like, you
Hey.
need to leave. You
Seriously,
absolutely
you're not gonna
need to
aggravate
leave
the fuck out of me.
because I'm
Man,
I'm
look,
gonna hit you.
I'm not hearing what y'all saying because I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I don't support my hands. I'm just saying like in this environment, he knew that
we do
shit
live in a
was
sensitive
not going to be
environment.
fucking
This is
green.
true.
But here's the thing.
Shit not gonna be.
Here's
green.
the thing. I just feel like I mean, there's so many things that I feel like on this fucking topic, but I have several friends who used to be teachers. Only out of about 4 friends, only like 2. One of my friends is still a teacher because these kids are very difficult to deal with. And even if you think back when you were a kid and how much chaos you may
It
have
was bad as
caused, or
hell.
your friends may have caused, it is a lot on these teachers. It's a lot for them to
It
deal
is.
with, and at some point they fucking crack. And then take
True.
the scenario out of him being a teacher and out of it, because a lot of people are simply just going in on him and making him feel bad or making him seem like a bad person because he's a teacher. And I get it, because when you send these kids off to school, you're supposed to be able to trust the person that they're with. But when you don't raise your kids right, And when you have kids that act like the one that was in that class, disrespectfully talking to people, you're threatening them, you're calling them racial, you're calling them out of their name, you're proceeding with racial slurs. When you have kids like that, what do you expect for these teachers to do? How do you expect them to deal with them?
I mean, I can't lie to you, bro. Like, when it's all said and done, the shit's not green. Like, no one's gonna say he was green for he
went to work.
The teacher
I'm
swung
not gonna
first.
say that. I'm not gonna say that he's not wrong for hitting him,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also not going to say that he
The kid's in the
isn't
green.
wrong
Yeah, you're
for
right.
what that kid was doing to him. Because take it out of the classroom. Take it out of the classroom. This is the type of scenario that happens any fucking where. Because I've seen it, being in high school and looking at badass kids who harass older people. This man is 64 years old. He's old. He's someone's grandpa. So imagine that being your grandpa. Take the scenario out of it being a classroom, and you got a kid that's doing that to him outside of that. Is it still not okay for him to put his fucking hands on him? After you've told him several times, you've threatened him to back up, to leave me alone, to get out of my space. You've threatened him several times.
Look, I'm not.
What if that kid would have fucking beat his ass? Then what?
How would he have beat his ass? He would have. Okay, I'm not telling you I'm not hearing you, because like even on the fucking street, if Chris was in my face yelling at me, I cannot swing on her. It doesn't matter if she in my face calling me all kind of shit. I will go to jail for assault. I'm just saying, like, the shit's not. He was in the wrong. It doesn't matter if he was his teacher or not. He's in the wrong. Unless you get hit first, it's not green. You're gonna go to jail.
So every time that someone come at you, you make sure that they hit you first?
Yes. Now, yes. I'm not. I've been to jail. Like, yes. I'm not trying to go back to jail.
If I feel like you absolutely threaten my space, I'm going to hit you.
Okay.
I don't do.
Period.
Can I mention something as a student myself?
Come on. That's our producer, Elijah. What's up?
So,
So
most teachers aren't going to be able to fully be able to be fully aware of what some of these students are capable of. I have plenty of friends who carry pocket knives on them at all times, and they're not the most stable people. So if one of my friends, one of those friends goes off on a teacher, and that teacher ends up fighting back, now that teacher's on the floor with a knife in him. Is the teacher still wrong for trying to defend himself? Admittedly failing miserably at that?
I see what you're saying. I personally just feel like it's at fault of the teacher, but it's also at fault of the kid and the kid's parents. Teach your kids how to fucking act, bro. Teach your kids how to act, bro.
My fur brother and one of my best friends works. He works at Oak Cliff Middle School. Middle school in Oak Cliff, and like,
shout out.
And like, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, he got some of the worst kids in the city. I ain't gonna lie. The stories he tells me, and this kids have been that did him like that all in his face, and he was just like, bro, get the fuck out of my class. And then like, they didn't. He was go get the laws, and they'll take him out the class. Like, he not finna lose his job or go to jail behind no kid.
Some people
like,
just snap.
Cause like I seen like that video.
You ever just snap before? Have you ever had a moment where you just
Because
snap?
I've done that. I have done that.
I get it. I salute you.
I've done that.
I salute you for being more cognizant than most. But
yeah,
I know.
I for sure have. I'm not saying he's in the wrong. I'm just saying like.
I know,
damn,
but
bro, like,
but that's what I'm saying. Zane, you're. Oh, I've been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I would say able body and well mind. I don't know if that's a real term or not. That's the sangria. But whatever you are, your mind, you have sound mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you are of sound mind and you were a little bit more cognizant. I don't know about you. I've had moments where I done snapped before, like
I've
where
had
I legit
moments I've
snap, like.
Yeah.
Snap like on oxygen. Not that snap. I ain't murder nobody. But just like snap for real. It's like, all right. Because I know for me, I'm that type of person. I don't like being that person. I'll be like, all right, yo, chill. Like,
I ain't been that
relax.
person.
And it's
I ain't been
different
that
when
person.
somebody is in your space. Because
Yes.
I've literally been,
Oh.
I have been in that position
Oh.
in work where I knew the consequences were at a very high stake, where somebody got in my personal space and I fucking snapped. I knew I could potentially lose my job behind this, but you're in my personal space and you're
Sometimes you
threatening me, so I snapped. I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to hit you in your fucking face.
Look,
Period.
I just come from a different kind of background, and I got partners that's in jail.
I don't think it's that.
No, I'm just saying I got partners in jail because they snapped. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I agree. We have
so
to
like
be more.
I'm good on it. Like,
I
look,
agree.
if you ain't touch me and you ain't spit on me, I'm gonna walk away. You know, I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm probably just gonna walk away. I'm really good on the jail play because even if you hit me first, there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna go to jail still. Like, so I'm just good on it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. We definitely. I salute you. You a little bit more. I won't say you're more mature than me because it's not really what it is. For me, I don't know. I'm real chill. So for me, when I've been in situations like that, especially involve personal space, I be like, man, look, you gonna have to relax. Like you gonna have to back up. Look. And then after a while, if you still like right here, I'm gonna pop the fuck off. Like it's only for one, I don't like that because you're really interrogating me. Like you're really, really like in my face questioning me, you're interrogating me, you're trying to push my buttons, you're instigating all this shit. And I just feel my blood boiling. And my eyes turn red, and then it's just like I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
I haven't had nobody in my face like that in a minute though. I ain't gonna lie.
It's been a while.
It's probably been like 6
It's been
years,
a while.
5, 6 years. It's been
And to be honest, like
No.
let's be for real, bro. This is not this kid's first go round.
No,
I
for
am
sure.
sure
That's
this
a badass
is the
little
same
kid.
kid
Yeah.
The
that
music
come in
teacher.
his class every
Easy
fucking
ass
week,
class.
every day.
No.
And cuts up, and I can tell that I can tell that this child is used to getting in trouble because ain't no kid finna get hit by a grown ass man like dead ass punching their face and then square up. Like, bro, you are experienced. You have been here before.
Damn, they got cuppies and shit in there. Man,
Like,
you
you've
in
been
music
here before.
appreciation.
This is a badass
I know. I
kid. This
see
is
that
a
now.
bad
Well,
fucking
usually the
kid,
music
bro.
class be in the band hall.
Period. And that's why. And I have read several articles. His parents, the parents of that child, nor that child has given any statement. You want to know why? Because you know that you got a badass fucking kid.
Yeah, I'm sure they
Period. Child, I'm gonna just tell you. That's why I would never go into the field of teaching.
They're
Unless
probably
it
embarrassed.
was-
They're probably
unless-
embarrassed seeing your kid on bitch ass nigga. Oh my mama nigga. Like come on, that's
Exactly.
embarrassing. You know, and your kid.
What happened, Zane?
Exactly.
Like-
How I go?
He was like,
Teach
bitch ass
them.
nigga, on my mama. He's Mexican, so he was telling like that. Bitch
Teach
ass nigga,
them.
on my mama nigga,
Whoa.
on my mama nigga. That's what he kept saying. Like, on my mama nigga, I'll hit you. On my mama, like, hit me. What's good? Like, you should have seen him. Like,
Like, you know that kid is bad as hell. You know it. You fucking know it. You
I fuck
cannot.
with kids, man, but yo, I'll slide the fuck out of
I
one
bet
of
you
them
them
and stay in my
parents can't
face.
justify that child hasn't been in
not
trouble
me.
before.
I'm not trying to fight no case. I'm good on it.
Listen, I fight babies. I fight old people. I'll fight you if you in my personal space.
I'll fight you if you're 18 and older, and if I know you're not gonna snitch.
So
on
you
me.
would fight an elderly person if they was in your face? If somebody was like 75.
Bang, bang.
75? I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
You
He's 64.
I'm
that's
just
you.
like 70. I mean, like, I know some 75-year-olds.
Zane, you
They
trash.
can get out there. Like, they
He's
might.
64. So what's the difference?
I might have to put
Ooh,
a
that's funny to
75-year-old on
me.
their ass if need be.
This is funny to me.
I just feel like that kid was wrong, and I'm standing with the teacher. And to throw another thing out there, so there was a GoFundMe that was created by a former teacher of the school. Her name is Cecilia Diaz. A
Oh,
former
yeah.
teacher of the school
true.
created a GoFundMe for this kid, for this teacher. So that lets me know that not only is that child bad as hell, it's probably a lot of badass little kids running around there because you're how should I say? You're experienced enough with these kids to know that you're standing with that teacher.
Yeah.
So I can bet you either you've had an encounter with this same kid or that fucking you've had similar experience to know that those kids are just fucking bad.
I'm sure that she had an encounter. I mean, teachers, I have a lot of friends that are teachers. You know how they be. They be like, oh, Michael Johnson, which one? Dark skin, light skin, Michael Johnson. Ooh, he bad
Them
as
kids
shit.
bad.
Like, they know.
Them kids are fucking terrible.
But I understand what you're saying.
By the
Zane.
way, that GoFundMe is now at $80,000. And I say keep it going. Because he's going to need a lot of that money for legal issues, for
Sad.
lawyers, for fucking fines. And I'm almost sure if them parents are as twisted as that kid, they probably going to try to sue him.
I hope not, but they will. They'll
Man, who
definitely.
knows,
Litigation
but-
will go down.
And they're trying to get some bread. But speaking of getting some bread, this portion of the show is sponsored by The Sphere. Are you starting your business and looking for the place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv.
Are you yelling? Why are you yelling at him? Go to the spear. Like, nigga, it's like a wrestling. You know how wrestlers be talking? You know what I'm talking about back in the day?
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm going to take his ass and I'm going to put him to the paint. Macho Man, Randy Savage. Looking ass.
That shit wasn't funny, I know.
You're the only one
I
that's
know what
laughing.
she's talking about now.
You definitely sound like a
That's
wrestler.
funny.
It's okay. I loved it.
It wasn't
I
funny.
love you.
It's okay.
It
You did
wasn't
a
funny.
wonderful.
I love you. You
wonderful
do. You
job.
always do so good.
It's
did a
okay.
great job.
I'm not tripping. I'm just know it wasn't funny. That's all. No, I'm fucking with
Whatever.
y'all.
Oh, Macho Man, Randy Savage sounding ass.
Turn.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
Eat a Snickers. You're not yourself,
That's what you
nigga.
sound like.
Okay.
But man, we had a good show, y'all.
We did have a
Yeah,
good
good
show,
show.
and we're actually done. We are done. We want you guys to subscribe, to send all of the stuff to your friends and your family. Make sure that they subscribe, and we want you to comment and like each and every show. Let us know how much you love us, because we do this for y'all. We do this for you each and every week. Alrighty, so it is time to close out the show. And again, it is your girl Tiffany Noco. Follow me on the gram, follow me on Twitter, check out my website, and we're gonna go ahead and roll these show ads. Rolling into
Hey, once again, y'all, make sure y'all follow me on all my social media platforms at Zane Taught Me. That's on everything. I'm just I let them know, but look, that's on everything. And yeah, drum roll like a bitch. Follow me on all my shit. I miss y'all. Like I
That
said,
rhymed.
hope to see y'all. It did. You know, I'm a rapper in my free time, but I'm gonna miss y'all. I should see y'all next week. As you know, it's lit. It's lit.
I hate when that nigga be screaming. Anyway, it's your girl, Chrissy Vet. You can find me. It's been so much screaming going on today. I just don't know what to do with myself. But it's your girl, Chrissy Vet. You can find me on Instagram at @Shershay_lie_Chris right here. And that has been our show. And we hope to see y'all tune in next Wednesday. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of shit. That's what we do. We talk shit. We laugh and shit. And we want you to join us for the bullshit. So we will holler at y'all on Wednesday. Thank you. Bye.
Close it out.
We out.